Hi, this is Team Education Connection, and we are here to present to you our senior design capstone project, Affinity.
Our team is made up of Kimberly Abaca and Claire Hardy. We are the sole designers for this project.
We want to explore and solve for this problem that has been affecting each and every one of us. In a global pandemic, how do we give people the opportunity to authentically connect and interact with others near or far in a safe and fun way?
Affinity is an app that aims to let people meet new and like minded individuals from the comfort of wherever they are. By asking and answering meaningful questions, users will be able to relate and eventually connect to each other by sharing their life experiences.
We have divided our concept into 3 different playable modes to better help more users find what they're looking for. Friend mode is for the user looking to have conversations with new and like-minded individuals. Group mode gives up to 10 people the opportunity to all play together. And dating mode uses the same ideas as friends mode, however, the users have an intention of meeting someone to potentially match up with.
We surveyed over 70 users to find out what people's thoughts on social media and the virtual dating world are. We found that people find a host of issues with apps such as Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter when it comes to connecting. Some don't like the fact that there's no great way to break the ice, while others don't like essentially having to put on a costume to impress followers. Our app takes aim at eliminating these issues.
We found inspiration in some modern card games such as Truth or Drink, We're Not Really Strangers, and So. Each one of these games are asking the players honest and sometimes difficult to answer questions. This is something that we hope to achieve in a virtual way with our app.
We recognize that social media connects people in a big way, but through our research, we found that people would often start comparing themselves to others, which results in dark and negative feelings about themselves. This is one reason why we give the users the option to remain anonymous until they choose not to be.
Affinity takes away the awkwardness of first meeting someone and jumps right into the juicy and authentic questions that really show who we are. By getting to know strangers on a deeper level right off the bat, you can foster a true connection.
Since there aren't going to be real photos of who you're talking to initially, we still wanted to give users a fun way to display a little bit of themselves. In order to be able to see the real you, there must be a certain set number of chat exchanges. The more you talk, the more you can discover, and vice versa.
Affinity touches on some hard to talk about content. Some questions may come up that you don't feel comfortable answering, and that's okay. That is why we want to give the user the option to skip certain questions and be shown a trigger warning when something is coming up that may be hard to talk about.
You have the ability to look into your journal of questions you've already answered to unpack your experiences. This is also the way you begin to engage with other people who relate to you and reply to your answers. You can react to them as well as choose to not accept the responses if you don't want anyone else to reply.
When you reply to someone's response to your answer, this begins a chat with them, where you can continue to go back and forth with the person until you eventually unlock the ability to add them as a friend after you've chatted for long enough. Once you add them, you can see more information about them on their profile and follow each other to view their answers should they make them public.
The main benefit we want our users to feel is less alone during these difficult times. Users may also find a sense of ease when asked to be vulnerable and open up about difficult topics.
Our hope for users is that this app can help them to foster real and authentic connections with a variety of people and maybe learn something new about themselves in the process. Thank you.